instructor. I teach adults and teens how to drive. We're going to get you out here. We have a pedestrian. They have the right of way. You should be able to see them. And then we have to stop. STOP. We look. We move forward. We check left and right. We're going to turn in the first lane once this car goes by. Keep your lane, keep your turn as short as possible. The windows are dirty. I'm going to go ahead and clean them. You're going to see a significant difference. Good, that's a good job. We're going to make a right turn. Turn on your blinker 100 feet or half a block. We have a green arrow, now it's yellow. I would slow down. It's a little slick. Then I looked and checked. Go in the nearest lane. Night driving is very difficult. Early morning driving like this is very difficult. It's hard to see. You have reflections. This lesson will focus on expressway, lane changing, turning, right of way. The cars to my right have a yield sign. This is a clover leaf. If we go too fast, we'll go off the road literally. So we got to take our time, T-I-M-E. And this is where a lot of beginners struggle. They have a difficult time merging out. I'm here to show you what to do. The speed control was really good. We're up to about 65 right now. That was a good merge. So if you were driving with me, I would say, hey, you did a great job. Driving does take time. Don't believe the fact that you can just jump in a car and drive. It's not that easy. You have downtown Dallas driving, downtown Detroit driving, downtown California driving. It's very stressful. But I'm here to show you what you need to do. This is why I decided to put together the masterclass. So you can see for yourself. You can learn. Because I'm an instructor, I'm going to point out things. Like I'm in the first lane right now. It's good. It's chill. We're a little bit slower, but that's fine. Many of you are going to be driving in this lane, and that's okay. But the hazards are here, such as people merging out too slow, cutting you off, trucks. We're dropping a little speed right now. And we're going to keep adjusting our speed up or down based on traffic. This lane is somewhat relaxing. It can be if you have good speed and good space. And I always say to my students, have good speed, good space, and a smile. Because if you are stressed and have anxiety, you're not going to want to be out here. Because I've driven thousands of students who have those qualities, and you want to support them, help them, and speak truth. But we're losing speed now because of the heavy volume of traffic. And now we're dropping down to about 50. Usually I would be in the middle or left lane, but this is fine. The middle lane is the smooth lane. It's definitely a lot of traffic. So we're talking about driving in heavy traffic, and what do you need to do to master this? Let's go ahead and make a lane change to the left, mirror, turn signal, blind spot, accelerate through the lane change. And now the pace, P-A-C-E, just picked up UP. We're about 70 right now. I'm lifting my foot to keep my following distance. I'm going to come from the blue sign, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. I'm about 4 seconds away. This is your typical I-94 interstate. This is your typical I-80 interstate traffic. Going across the country, you're going to have to manage really good speed control, fuel economy, because if you drive over 80, you're going to use a lot of fuel. Get over one more lane to the left. If you drive under 60, you're going to hold up traffic and get cut off. So it's very cutthroat. I'm not going to lie to you, niece or nephew. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm in the left lane now, so we are picking up speed slightly, but this F-150 is blocking my view, so I have a choice. Do I pass them? Do I back off? Do I continue at this pace? But I don't have good visibility, and that's not safe. S-A-F-E. So I'm going to evaluate the situation. The biggest hazard is people not using blinkers. We talked about mistakes. And you may say, hey, that's not that important, but it is important. We're trying to build lifelong good driving habits. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and make a lane change to the right, R-I-G-H-T. I'm going to get over one more. And that's what that F-150 should be doing. So now I'm in an open lane. I'm moving. It's still really dark. And it's harder to see. S-E-E. Then I'm going to make a lane change and get over. I'm going to get over one more. Okay. Now I'm going to readjust my speed and position to match the flow of the traffic. Okay. Behind a Jeep, at least I can see. It's like a square or a cube. And those Jeeps have a tendency to flip over. So I'm going to be mindful. And we did nothing wrong by making a lane change and accelerating. That's fine. Trying to maintain good speed. Over the next 6 weeks, I'm driving about 30 adults as well as teens, so you're going to get some great feedback. Find a good instructor who's patient, kind, who wants to learn, who wants to get better. I'm one of those instructors who wants to continue to elevate to teaching. Like, we're too close now, we got to slow down. So I just lifted my foot, then I tap my brake. And now you can see the Jeep moving, and we have better following distance. By me being a state certified instructor, I'm going to give you the real, honest truth. T-R-U-T-H. And I'm not going to lie. L-I-E. I'm not going to lie to you. We're getting some rain right now, so that's going to challenge us too. We're going to lose traction. So not only do we have limited visibility, we're going to have rain, and then if the temperature drops down, now we're going to have the potential for a crash. C-R-A-S-H. You can see the rain, and this is why our wipers are so important. Make sure you have high quality headlights and really good wipers. That will decrease anxiety, increase visibility, and increase your confidence. Because when you have visual acuity is the ability to see. So you have to see behind you, in front of you. And I have some dash cams that I need to install for the front and rear, and that's going to really give you a deeper perspective. So that's one of my goals. We're you're in the middle lane. So now you can get a good view of traffic to the left, traffic in the middle, traffic to the right. It really changes your perspective. Because I always want to be able to have good speed, good space, and a smile. No one wants to be involved in a crash. C-R-A-S-H. And we're going pretty smoothly. And from yesterday to today, the volume has increased. That's a really tight lane change. And if you look at the cars, blind spot mirrors ahead of us, they're lit on both sides. These cars are now squeezing brakes. See the sudden stop? Light pedal pressure. Don't hit that pedal hard. H-A-R-D. You will get rear-ended. That's one of the most common type of collisions. Or a side swipe. Because this is a master class, you're going to get a really good perspective, and hopefully you can see S-E-E. I have both hands on the wheel. I have a Magic John camera and phone holder, so they're doing their job. I'm safe, I'm alert. And then sometime I have my administrative assistant and videoing too. I'm looking at Jeep to my right. You always have to have your head searching, swivel. People are being more aggressive because we're getting close to an exit that takes us out of the country. I am nervous now because we keep stopping suddenly, and that's not safe. But I have a good following distance. Now I'm getting to the left. You hear the motor picking up. People wait till the last second. Hey, good morning. Hey, let's go. How are you doing? What's going on? Thank you for coming aboard. I saw your comments. Thank you for the really caring comments. I do appreciate you. And hopefully you're learning. Hopefully I'm motivating you to get out here and drive. Because that's what it's really all about. Getting you out here to feel confident and getting you out here to make those good decisions. And if I can motivate you, I've done my job. We're on the I-94. I understand. Yes, we talked about this before. And when you have a child, that adds more complexity. Yes. Oh, someone lost a mattress. Oh, someone lost a mattress and a box spring. That sucks. But it's very intense in the morning. This is a lot of intense traffic. This reminds me of Houston, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, Los Angeles, California. Good morning. How are you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy New Year to you. New year, new me. Fresh haircut, nails done, hair done, learning to drive, really trying to enhance the skills. And that's what I'm trying to do for all of you. It's really focused on what can I do to help you if I was your instructor. We would get you in a car in the morning during rush hour. We would get you in a car in the afternoon during rush hour. We would get you driving in the evening. Whoa, this is a little dangerous. I don't like what they're doing. So obviously people are tailgating. I would say let's back off a little bit, because you can see the volume of traffic. We're all moving about 65. And no one's in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. And I want to show you this to give you a real foundation. Now it is early morning. The outside view is a little bit different. It's a little brighter on the video that you guys are seeing. I'm just taking a peek at the monitor. But your eyes will adjust. And we have to keep windshield washer fluid in there. So I would say, hey, let's check our wipers. Let's check our headlights. Now the pace has calmed down some, you can tell. But we don't know the mental state of drivers. This is so correct. You are right, T. I'm glad you... Hey, Steph, how you doing? I know you're from California. Hey, it's been a minute. How are you doing? I gotta post some videos. You know, my son is in Lake Placid, New York. He got invited to the United States bobsled amateur tryout, so he's there. Daughter sold another home. I'm trying to start the new year off really just bringing good positivity, good energy, and really helping people, and really focusing on my purpose, because it's 2026. My goal is to have this, help more people. And by 2032, we're going to transition into helping more adults and teens with social-emotional learning. I still love the driving, but we're going to do some different things with that to help our age group. Okay, that 25 to 45, that 25 to 55, right? Help you get that job, help you get a car. That's my calling. So I'm blessed. And I'm really moving forward. I've talked to another content creator called Mr. Road Ready. Creator, he does driver's education content. He teaches that 50 age group. So we're going to try to have some videos with him, podcasts, some other conversations. I think it would be really awesome to hear another perspective on driving instruction and getting people out here for the road, because it does take a lot of work. It does take time, and you have to make a commitment to learn. And if you're not really making a commitment, you won't learn. Now, my exit's coming up. I have to accelerate but not cut off the truck. If you're willing to make a commitment to learn, I'll make these videos. And if you find these helpful, I'm getting over to the right, R-I-G-H-T. If you find these videos helpful, let me know. And now I'm just being real smooth on the brakes. Yeah, oh, thank you. Thank you, got me on the Bluetooth. Okay. Well, you hear the energy in my voice and the passion, and, listen to me, while you're doing your work, doing your workout, exercising. I'm trying to get some more exercise in too. I'm trying to get more organized. I'm trying to reach out to sponsors who want to help create good content, to help with the car, to really help people learn how to drive. And I'm getting a lot of requests: New York, California, Texas. So that really makes me feel nice that you are really amplifying my voice. This is an electric truck up here, the Ford F-150 Lightning. And I think mentally preparing for your day, I'm a big positive manifester. Now this is a crossover. New Jersey, love it. Because I would love to come to different, I'm really emotional on this. I would love to come to different locations around the country, do a seminar, talk to people, network. That's something that could happen. I'm looking now, waiting for a gap. Here's my gap. See, they didn't have a blinker until the last second. That's how crashes happen. And New Jersey metro area, they have the flock cameras that are invasion of privacy. But I would love to come to New Jersey, Detroit, Chicago, all the areas in the Midwest, and do a seminar and network and really help people obtain their license and give them a pathway forward. Because a lot of people feel hopeless. I'm going to stop. S-T-O-P. And, when you give, you receive. God is good. I'm a firm believer in that. I'm also getting a lot of traction on Instagram, driving with Myles on Instagram. Those videos are getting 3, 4, 5, 10,000 views. So, you know, you look into what you like, but I try to have positivity, and, you know, people change jobs all the time. I'm going to pull up here and talk to you guys a moment. People do change jobs all the time. I think it's important that you got to have a job before you transfer to another one. What I see right now, there are a lot of remote jobs. If you have a skill set and you don't mind sitting for 4, 5, 6 hours, remote jobs are good. Also, you know, customer service and sales. But you have to have a job to get to school, to get home. Childcare is very expensive. In some cases, your own family won't even help you. That's kind of a sad thing too. Yes, I'm on Instagram sometimes, but most of the YouTube, the most. Yes, I get it. And really, there's a big event in Las Vegas, CES. I was unable to get there because of my job commitment, but if I would have been at CES, that's an electronic consumer show where they're going to have cameras, computers, you know, AI stuff. But maybe perhaps next year this time, I plan to go to Vegas in April. So you can't always be at every type of convention, but I think networking, coming into the African-American community, helping people, the indigenous community, because I'm a portion Cherokee Indian. My great-great-grandmother was half Cherokee Indian. You can go on both platforms, try to distinguish some different titles, different thumbnails. Whatever platform is really promoting, you go on, you feed them. I was a little bit tired yesterday. Normally I would do a live doing my virtual class, but maybe I'll do that tonight. Usually I go live in the morning, giving you that morning drive lesson, then you can look at it. And then sometimes I go live during lunch to go over some of the rules, the licensing process, because I think people have questions. But if you don't drive, you look on the DMV's website and then you say to yourself, I don't know what this means. Can you explain it? I think the biggest thing is you have to have some type of a permit to drive, and you have to have someone 21 and up. And the problem is with 21 and up, you have less than 5 years experience. You know, downtown Detroit driving, downtown Chicago driving, downtown Houston, Texas. Crazy. My daughter and I went to go see my son. He was playing football in Texas at Prairie View, and my daughter said, "Dad, let's rent a car and let's go to Houston, Texas." I'm like, "Are you serious? You really want to go there?" She said, "Yeah." So we rented a car. I was about a 45 minutes outside of Prairie View, which is about 45 minutes south of Houston. So we got there in the middle of the week. He was practicing, getting ready. They won the SWAC West a few years ago. He was there, part of it. And then during his practice sessions, we drove to Houston Tech. Well, my daughter did. So I made a few clips on that. 7 lanes in Houston, Texas. Wild. I don't know how people do it. And they have really very, very high ramps. And that's a whole new experience also. It's a whole new experience, right? But I think driving in these areas, and we went there on homecoming. So you talk about Black excellence. You talk about people who are doctors and lawyers. I have never seen so many African-American people in my life, but it was the homecoming game of Prairie View versus Alabama A&M. So I met a lot of people who are business owners who want to help. And that reminds me, I need to call some of my contacts, because there are people all over states, metro areas, who have money, who want to invest in the community. So I need to tap into them. My goal obviously is to, help adults and teens obtain their license, pick you up, get you to the DMV test prep, and then get you to the road test. So that's a bigger calling. And I'm giving myself the rest of this year to set up that program. And you have to network. You have to talk to people. You might say, hey, I know someone. This guy was talking. So, God is good. Just like my son had opportunity to try out for the United States bobsled team. He's in Lake Placid, New York. It's true. You're probably saying, that's not true. It's true. It's true. Look him up. Myles McCaney on Instagram. He's in Lake Placid, New York. He's training. Okay. But he's focusing more on the 2030 Olympics, right? But he's there training. And if he does good, they'll invite him back. They're pre-trials right now. So I'm just trying to tell you, God is good. Opportunities happen. But you have to trust. You can't be scared to put yourself out there. People always try to say negative stuff all the time about me. Why are you doing this? You're doing too much. I'm like, stop. You need the most help. Because a lot of people don't drive. A lot of people want to get out here, but they don't drive. And it's confidence, it's a car, it's ability. I've had some coworkers, hey, can you please help my son or daughter? They're 24. They just had a permit. They need like 5 lessons. Good. And then we get them to the road tester and they pass the road test. That's very fulfilling. And I have some video clips on that to support it. And I'll find those and get those out to you so you can see. And we're all crying. My client's crying, I'm crying, the road tester's crying because they have their license. And that's what it's about. We all need some help, right? I'm trying to get help to make better content, to be more organized, okay? And it's not the best lighting here, but it's okay. That's a little bit better now, right? So we're all trying to get better, and I want all of you to get better. And this is very fulfilling for me to give you positivity, to encourage you to have a better life, to obtain a better job, to get your permit, because eventually your mom and dad won't be there. Eventually, you're going to have to do this, okay? And it takes work. We all want to get in routine. We're creatures of habit, right? And an example I'm using, I got a coffee maker for Christmas. I used to spend $8 to $10 a day going through McDonald's, right? Have a couple of breakfast sandwiches, right? Got a couple of breakfast sandwiches. Make coffee every day. Do you realize I'm saving about $10 a day? That's $50 a week. I'm saving money. That's money I can invest back into the business. So you got to make those commitments. Well, I want to get in better shape. I want to be a better effective instructor, organizing my time. If I drive during the week, I get a little bit tired, but I drive on the weekend. It's a commitment. But how long can you do it? Right? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you. I'm blessed. Hopefully this motivates you. Please leave comments. Please subscribe. Tell me where you're from. Tell me how this is motivating you. And then we'll continue building the community. Bye, guys.